Dude, I came out here to record a real video, and look at this bug. Look at this bug on VP hanging out. Look at this bug staring at me like, who the fuck is this? It's like really funny. I don't know how my mom had this thing set up in VP anymore. So we're recording at this angle today. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot, so I'm gonna try and talk it out a little. I woke up today because bitches was blowing up my phone with goddamn text messages and phone calls, and I was just like, you guys, I stayed up till like after 4 trying to make my way through American Horror Story because I'm so excited to watch it. And I don't have work tomorrow. So I stayed up all night, and I woke up this morning somewhat rested but mad that people would not leave me alone. Even though I love everybody who is reaching out to me. I love them with my whole heart. I'm just like, you guys. Anyway. And I laid in bed, and immediately my stomach started going. And I was like, oh my god, Ivy, you are so hungry, girl. Yes. And it was like shaking my whole like organs around, and I don't know, when I feel hungry now, I feel like I just took a bump almost, and I'm like, yes, your life is together, you are perfect, you are wonderful, everything is fine. So I got my hungry ass up. Dude, I don't even have to record a second video because I'm just gonna talk about everything today right now. I'm just kidding. I like saying good night and goodbye. It's part of my routine, so I will continue. Anyway, I got my hungry ass up, my happy ass up, and started doing things. I got my sheets in the wash. I hung out this load of clothes that was in the wash. I straightened up my room a little bit. I lost my fucking jar of weed, so now I gotta go clean up the rest of my room before I can even damn blaze it. Good job, genius. I don't know where it could be, because I normally would, if nobody's coming over to my house that I know of, I normally just leave it right there, so I can always fucking have it and don't lose it, but I guess doing that was too damn hard. Anyway, I did not want to talk about this. This is not why I made the video. Am making the video. My mom this morning for breakfast. Dude, there's booger on my nose. Oh, could you see it the whole time? I hope so. My mom brought me a Monster and a slice of pizza from Stop a Minute. And they sell pizza chunks in like quarters of like a whole 12-inch or something. And I ate the whole thing. And yesterday my mom bought me some chicken salad, which was 0.61 on the label, so it was a little over half a pound, and I only ate like this much of it, like, which is about half the container. It wasn't quite full, and after I ate the pizza, I ate the rest of that. And I mean, it was really good, you know. I fucking love chicken salad. The pizza was, it was good. The crust wasn't too like crispy, but it wasn't like doughy, and sorry, it's just like sitting really heavy in my body now, and it's like and like I ate every bite of it, so I sat there and just the act of picking it up and putting it in my mouth and chewing it up and swallowing it is like, ooh, what the fuck's going on? Why are you, as a fat ass, eating and enjoying this food right now? Why is your body getting hungry and telling you have to eat? Or why are you, as a person, wanting to eat and then fucking... It's not just something like, it's not a problem that I can easily avoid because I have to eat every day. I do. Gross. I don't. Unfortunately, to be a human being means that you have to do things, you have to care for your body. And my dogs are barking. You have to put some kind of effort into just caring about the physical form you have if you actually, want to. Why are Candy and Eric's dogs barking? It's making mine want to go down there and bark too. I don't know. I think some days it's so much easier to just, I don't know. I need a therapist. I need some medication. I need some healthy coping mechanisms and speech therapy. I don't know what to do because I know today is just a little rough about eating. Like, it's just been, well, normally it's way worse, so I just, don't. But it's like I still feel it. Oh my god, it was like when I was chewing it, I liked the taste, but all my body could focus on was the bread that I was chewing and the grease on the pepperoni and cheese and the mayo on the chicken, and then you get the onion and celery, and it's just like, and you would get like all the flavors of it, and I'm like, oh, it's so good, but at what cost? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna throw the fuck up. I really do feel like my body is like, please do not have this in you anymore. Please do not fucking put it in you again. It's terrible because I know because I ate, I'm gonna be hungry again in a few hours, and I'm just like, I just gotta wait for that. But then I'm gonna want to eat again. Then there's gonna come a point where eventually I'll have to. Oh, and I'm gonna feel like this again. I don't know. There's my cat. Hi, Mambo. I saw him in my memories today. Oh my god. Sorry, I was also in my memories. Oh, God. I saw him in my memories and he was looking so freaking beat the fuck up. Poor guy. His leg was all tore up and he had fucking a little fur spot right there. Bless his heart. I saw myself in my memories today and it was when I was heavier. So I was like, okay, I can see that your body, it has changed or is changing over time, but you're still kind of repulsive to look at. So whatever you have been doing, you're gonna have to do even harder to actually make some progress and feel more happy in your body that, to be honest, doesn't even feel real half the time. It really doesn't. It doesn't feel like a human body. I feel like I don't know what I am sometimes, but I'm not alive or fully present in this form on this world. So having to think about it and because I don't feel so real all the time, and then sometimes I do. It's really hard to consistently remember to put in the I don't know, effort all the time. But also, like today, I feel like I'm putting in too much effort into, oh no, because if I didn't care, if it was one of those days where I didn't really care, it would be okay. But because I care, or I'm worrying about it so much, I'm just like, I don't know. It's just been a stressful, for some reason, last hour. And then today, Tracy asked my mom, like, would it be a problem if Holly starts working in the deli? And I'm like, no, why would it be? She's my friend. And then Tracy said something, like, to my mom, like, well, tell Ivy to stop giving her looks. And I was like, what do you mean looks? If I'm at the slicer, I'll be like, across the room. Or I'll be like, if she's at the register and I'm fucking on my way to go get something off the shelf. But, girl. And my mom was like, well, we're just gonna tell Ivy stop breathing around her. And I'm like, look, I like Holly. She's cool. She's great. But we cannot be anything more than that. And I don't know how to respectfully say that the fact that she still has feelings for me is not my problem. And I can't worry about it. I have bigger problems to worry about right now. Like, what fucking hotel I'm gonna find. There's one Sophia stayed at that she said she really liked, and I was like, do they have pool? Because, I kind of just want to sit in some water. Oh, God. I hope by that time that I'm normal enough to eat in front of my wife, because I'm going to have to if I'm going to spend the rest of my days with them. Another reason why I probably should get some help and work through this problem that I've been dealing with for a really long time on my own, because I don't want to, I almost said I don't want to expose the terrible, terrible things in my heart and mind to my wife, but I do. I want them to be in my life forever, so they're gonna have to be with me on this journey of recovery. What was I talking about? I have to figure out what hotel I'm gonna stay in. I have to fucking put my clothes on the line. That's one thing I'm gonna do, I think, instead of thinking. I have to find my jar. And also, I feel like if I'm under the influence of my fucking bestest friend Mary Jane, that eating isn't as big of a problem, because it'll give me an appetite. It'll give me like, okay, but when I'm sober and feeling hungry, I'm just like, this is it, girl. You never ever want to be fucking full again. I don't know. I think it's because I associate the feeling of being so hungry with, like, okay, there's nothing in there, so there's nothing else you can fucking pile onto your already over fucking packed body. Oh, God. Oh, no, I don't want to think about my body right now. But at the same time, it's all I'm thinking about. And I don't know how to cope with this. I don't know where my mind should go next, or how to take it there. I feel like I just put my cigarette. I should just put it out on my leg right now, honestly. I don't like burning too much. I used to burn myself. I've got a scar right here from this little circle guy, from a little piece of metal I used to heat up till it was red hot and press to my skin until it blistered. And I used to strike my lighter until this part got really, really hot, and I would fucking press it on myself. But I don't really I'm not too big a fan of the stinging sensation that it comes along with. And the blisters I don't really like too much. I much prefer the slice of a blade, if you catch my drift. I should probably stop talking about that, because, well, I mean, sometimes oh my god, this video is like a real therapy session. Sometimes I really, really like to cut myself, and I'm just like, yes, this is good. This feels awesome and wonderful. And the blood's there, and it's great. I love blood. I love it to bits. I love my own blood the most in the world. But sometimes I'm just like, okay, if you're gonna do this, why not just go ahead and kill yourself and get it over with. I think that all these forms of self-harm I'm doing, have been doing, are going to kill me one day if I do not get some fucking help. So I'm gonna think about that. While I hang my clothes on the line, I'm gonna think about what motel I have to figure out, what kind of fucking bubble bath I want to buy, because I'm out at the house, and genius, don't stand where I flick my cigarette. Oh my god. I look over and see a single cigarette ash on top of Cleo's nose. Oh man. I don't know. Ivy, why don't you press stop and list off 5 more things that you can think about and will think about instead of your... Should I really continue this negative self-talk? No. I almost said something really, really, really mean about myself again, but I should not. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna press stop, and I'm gonna keep talking.